18 Advantages of the NGK Project. Corporate Advantage. USA International Covenant, Inc. is the founding company of NGK Project, founded in USA as an established company established in 2009. It boasts senior management experience and profound internal information. Most of the previous projects are anonymous or the company information is not transparent, resulting in many projects without the actual company behind the support, thus reducing the credibility of the project. The company, people, size behind the NGK are authentic and traceable with real entities for support, and the background of the founding company further increases the popularity and authority of the NGK blockchain project. 8 Sectors Advantage. The 8 major sectors apply NGK tokens to enterprises, inject value into NGK tokens, accelerate the circulation of tokens, and increase the use seen of NGK tokens. Users can use NGK tokens to directly purchase the goods of the 8 major sectors. Through cooperation with the 8 major sectors, the potential customers of the enterprise are developed, and the ecological landing is realized. The 8 major sectors and the USA International Covenant, Inc. are partners, and the 8 major sectors have also participated in the first round of the NGK Project STO, as the first ones to reach consensus of the NGK blockchain and establish the Enterprise Alliance community to promote the blockchain by targeting enterprise users. STO Regulation Private Equity. NGK is approved by SEC, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, to issue STO Regulation Private Equity, effectively launched through equity mortgages to filter out inferior items in a way that is known to STO, which means that NGK tokens are subject to SEC regulation and equity endorsement, which is undoubtedly a great safeguard for users, while making NGK a securities token that is not just a digital currency, but a digital economic equity. Traditional digital currency is generally initiated through ICO, and the proliferation of ICO has led to the emergence of a number of air coins which have no value or regulation, but merely financing in the market by selling dreams. Dual Foundation Advantage. The Foundation endorsed NGK ecological planning and strategic deployment, while the Foundation increased the credibility of the project during the STO fundraising period and provided the necessary facilities for blockchain publicity and startup, while the 2 NGK foundations had dual endorsement and double protection, which would act as a third-party nonprofit institution in the NGK blockchain. 3.0 Token Economic Advantage. NGK blockchain combines the developer's smart contract with the general certificate economy, changes the traditional commercial relations of production, establishes the commercial interest community, digitizes the economic rights and interests, makes the traditional economy through the digital market to create the secondary financing listing, realizes the tripartite win-win development trend, and guarantees the blockchain user rights and interests of the digital voucher. The user can verify and trace the circulation process of the voucher at any time, and establishes the safe, credible, and reliable trading mode. NGK blockchain will rewrite the business model of the traditional economy and the internet economy, further expand the commercial application of the blockchain, and make all assets equity certified, so that allow any merchant or individual to issue digital currency through NGK blockchain of resources and interests. NGK Blockchain Advantage. Through the independent blockchain to build, NGK can effectively protect the rights and interests of users do not rely on third-party platforms. Along with the main network ecology, it could produce better network economic effects to achieve more commercial applications and landing scenarios. With the expansion of the scale of the main network, users can get more value. The biggest advantage of the blockchain is the consensus of the whole market layout. Any business and individual can apply the bottom layer of this blockchain. At the same time, NGK the blockchain is more conducive to the addition of external users, is a complete and open ecological network. Most of the previous blockchain property rely on ETH ERC20 development, which is unfavorable to the market development in the later stage of the project. Since ERC20 tokens only rely on ETH blockchain development, it will not play a driving role because of the development of ETH main chain. Trading Speed Advantage. NGK average confirmation speed of 1.5 seconds can be achieved with graphene bottom technology. Given NGK has a large improvement on TPS, the measured data throughput can reach 5,000 TPS, thousands of transactions per second, and the lower threshold account system is adopted, which makes the transaction cost of users lower, and even the confirmation speed of millisecond level can be reached by parallel chain, so the NGK blockchain can meet the enterprise-level application demand. Compared with the traditional blockchain, NGK blockchain has gained great advantages in the fields of speed, performance, frequency, safety, and so on. Consensus mechanism advantage. NGK uses authorization proof and trusts 21 block producers to keep accounts through the DPoS algorithm to achieve the speed of transactions and transfer on the NGK blockchain do not need to consume directly NGK, only need to buy resources in advance through block producers. Resources have memory, CPU, bandwidth, then the premise of successful user transaction is to have these three resources, and the profit of block producers also comes from the consumption of resources. The cost of purchasing resources is rewarded to block producers, thus avoiding the need to use additional issuance as a reward, reduces the volatility of inflation to the market. Project Model Architecture Innovation Advantage. NGK takes digital gain mode through block producer computing power to achieve mining incentives to promote the blockchain ecology, user purchase computing power to create a new concept of market value. Through the blockchain ecological accumulation of users, they will build NGK into a value network, and users are pioneers of the network. It is a digital ecology set up by developers, merchants, and users. The innovation of model architecture makes NGK blockchain project not bubble, but only need to create the transaction scene, application scene, supply and demand scenario of token, deepen the network coverage of blockchain, and indeed promote the network ecology of tripartite win-win. Blockchain development morphological advantage. The traditional blockchain has not been effectively popularized in this initial budding stage of the blockchain, while the NGK is a global layout. The commercialization of the blockchain, the rapid spread of the internet, the NGK technology, ecology, innovation, planning, and other commercial progress all over the world. The development of NGK blockchain integrated computing power, payment, certification, voting, block producers, landing ecology, and all the blockchain components. It is professional in the development form of the mainstream market to enter the mainstream market NGK with top operation teams, promotion teams, marketing teams, which means NGK can be fully achieved objectives of the mainstream market. Computer power mining advantage. The blockchain economy is recognized by players in the financial industry and the internet industry, and any blockchain project cannot be born without mining. NGK uses the DPoS authorization certificate to produce new blocks through block producers, which assemble attributes such as mining machines, electricity, networks, and computing power, which means that mining can be done by means of computing power, mining by means of a blockchain connection app achieving computational power without the need to buy physical mines, rent plant buildings, and pay a large amount of electricity to obtain both digital currency with the advantages of low cost, low risk, and low threshold for the market. Users participate in the platform to put into production computing power, an average of 3 seconds to produce a block to achieve easy mining mode. This is the future development direction of virtual currency mining industry. Core competencies of the project model. Low threshold, $200 mainstream coins can be put into participation. There is no time limit to gain computing power. No cap. Uncapped computing power returns, which will not reduce even if without generating new performance. Zero bubble. The value of output tokens depends on the market, and the project dividend period is in short supply. Simple operation. Without complex processes, handle multi-account management in a mobile phone. Principal strength. Computing power can be sold or bought at any time without restriction on quantity. No burns. Fair and just model system could achieve small, broad impact. Development advantage. No brag, no dream, create blockchain ecology for real application. Token merit. The original token developed by independent blockchain with high value, high potential value-added space. No contact with legal tender. Blockchain projects operate through digital currency with no need to worry about policy risks. Strong background. Own technical team, operations team, promotion team, promotion team.